Yo, huge shout out to Unstable 1047. He had gotten the leaked information from an actual person that was there. Yes, figures of authority. He's got some fam that works in the arena. So not only do we have the winners of Wrestlemania, but we also have the full match card for both nights. Now, this is a spoiler video, so I just want to give you a warning, heads up, off the get-go. This is going to get pretty in-depth. So if you don't want to know what's happening at Mania, go on and check out some of the other videos. One thing I will say, though, is that this was inevitable. I mean, if you're pre-taping Wrestlemania, it's bound to get out there. I mean, if Hero Fakes didn't tell you, you were about to hear it either later on in the day, you're going to hear it throughout the weekend, so it's going to kill a lot of the surprise factor. But that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the match card. This empty arena gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm used to seeing fans behind that barricade, but we got nothing going on, and you can do echo, 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 echo for days on days, and guess what? Nobody's going to hear you. Why? Because you're in your basement alone, Hero Fakes. All right, let's get into this. So, Rated R Superstar, Randy Orton, we are having a no disqualifications, no holds barred, last man standing. Just choose one of them, Hero Face. All right, it is a last man standing, but I mean, it technically, yeah, you're not going to get disqualified. You use a steel chair, you use a table, you use a hammer, it's going to go down, and that's what these two are going to bring to this. Are they going to take it all over the arena? Edge is going to take it. That's where it's going. He extended his contract. The WWE deal that has been written out, he plans on doing this, not just for this match alone, but it's going to carry on, man. It'll go to SummerSlam. It'll go for regular nights on Monday nights. And yes, this will also main event the night. Not on Sunday, but on Saturday, which I think that's a good move because I can already see this playing out as one of the best matches of WrestleMania. So it'll kind of leave you on the edge, wanting for more for the next night. First question I want to answer about this match is the unclarity of it all. They say a boneyard. What are they talking about? Are they talking about going all the way to a graveyard, trying to dig out some bones, and then bring it into the match? No, it's just going to be like a regular buried alive match. They just wanted to change the name because they felt like that would bring more interest. I mean, dude, you say buried alive or even Undertaker within that same sentence, you're going to get my attention. So that's what it is. It's going to be a buried alive match. And AJ Styles, look, we already know Undertaker. He doesn't have that streak anymore, so there's nothing special behind it. AJ Styles will be capturing the win, most likely by the help of his boys, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, should assist him to bury the dead man. It will be the final burial. I don't know. What do you think, Undertaker? Hold on. I want to ask him. I want to get him off this motorcycle, bring him up to the frame, and get the truth answer. Hero Figs, if they tell me Saudi Arabia and there's several dollars behind that, of course I'm going to go ahead and come back. We don't want to see that anymore, man. Just go ahead and hang him up. Go enjoy your final days over there with the wifey, and AJ, you just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep being phenomenal. The Fiend versus John Cena. This will not take place in the actual arena. Like, we will see it come Mania, but this is kind of all played out. It's going to have a very cinematic look and feel to it all. Very similar to the match that Bray Wyatt had with Randy Orton. This is going to play out well. If you are given the Fiend that kind of ability and time to do with whatever you want to do with the script, it's going to be epic. And yes, you already know. Fiend, he's going to walk away with the win. John Cena, they just really needed him in here after that situation with him and Goldberg. Just kind of people have not necessarily forget, because you're never going to forget that. I know I personally won't. But yes, the Fiend will be walking out with the huge W. Raw Women's Champion, the man, Becky Lynch, will be defending it against well-deserved Shayna Baszler, said nobody ever. All right, so she did pound through everyone in that Elimination Chamber match. I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it. She's got that same kind of look and feel to kind of what Brock Lesnar brings into the arena, like the intensity, the integrity that nobody's going to take anything away from you. And guess what? She did just that. She stripped Becky Lynch off the Raw Women's Championship. How do you guys feel about that too? I mean, I feel like everything was pushed way too quick. That Elimination Chamber match, absolute trash. But for her to come in here, strip the belt off Becky Lynch, and I know we needed some change right here in the Raw Women's division, but this isn't what I was talking about. Six-pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We have Lacey Evans, we have Tamina Snuka, Naomi, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and I know she was kind of on the fence of whether or not because there was a lot of uncertainty. But yes, Dana Brooke will still very much be part of this. And who is going to walk away with this? I mean, yeah, there's a small handful of competitors. I mean, it could be either Bailey. It could either be Naomi. No, you know who it was? It was right here. It was Sasha Banks. She was blabbering and running her mouth for all those months, and she finally got what she wanted. Might have not happened on Raw, but it happened on SmackDown. It's all because of you, Rollins. I mean, you're the creation. You're the reason why NXT is such a thing. Why there's a Ricochet. Why there's an Adam Cole, baby. Why there's a Kevin Owens. He doesn't agree with it, though. And a small, actually, just about every single superstar in that NXT locker room doesn't agree. And that's where Kevin Owens, that's where he steps in and he opens up his mouth and he says, check this out, Rollins. Not only am I going to teach you what everybody's been trying to tell you backstage, but you're also going to get a Stone Cold Stunner. Kevin Owens picks up the win, the Messiah. He couldn't do it with AOP. He couldn't do it with his sidekick. Kevin Owens, it's going to be the year right here. 2020, you can go ahead and put that in the books. It might not have been the greatest year in what's been going on in the world, but KO, he's turning that all the way around. Aleister Black going one-on-one versus Bobby Lashley for no reason at all. They just threw it in. At Monday Night Raw, they said, we're going to have Aleister Black at WrestleMania. We're adding more matches to the card. And these two, Lashley, not you, my friend, but Aleister Black, he's going to make a huge imprint. He's going to make that impact. He's going to hit him with the black mass to capture and hopefully get back on that gravy train that he was on before he started jobbing a couple weeks back. NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley will be defending the title against Charlotte. And here's a huge shocker. This is going to be a surprise to a lot of you because obviously, as we already know, Charlotte, she's main roster. For her to capture this belt, which she is, she's going to pick up the win. She's going to go out there. She's going to win. Is this going to be the same thing that played out kind of like with Balor? Instead of being a call-up, it's a call-down. And I know it's all equivalent, right? Raw, SmackDown, they're all the same. But Charlotte being the champ, I mean, geez, man, I don't know how I feel. Like, Charlotte's great, and honestly, I don't feel like, neither did Balor, but I don't feel like she deserves to go down there to help out ratings. I mean, they really don't have a women's division when it comes to AEW, and that's the reason why they're doing the competition between those two on Wednesday nights. So, Charlotte going down, if she does, or if she brings the belt up, a lot of unanswered questions, but we'll get a little bit more on the Monday night after. The new Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, already taking the loss? What is going on? All right, Garza, I got nothing against you. Andrade, you're top notch. They've been killing it over there, but at the same time, Street Profits, they should have held these belts a little bit longer than just a few weeks. It is unfortunate, but at the same time, it's going to much worthy competitors. Baron Corbin and Elias one-on-one. This is going to be my bathroom break. There's no doubt about that. Elias, I ain't got nothing against you. Always appreciate what you're doing, but Baron Corbin, he ain't nothing but trash. Winner right here, Elias, picking it up by pinfall. The only match that's unclear at the present moment, it's the Universal Championship title match, Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. He said he doesn't want to do any more of this. Until this coronavirus clears up, he does not want to compete. And it makes sense. A lot of these guys, they are taking chances. But at the same time, Goldberg, he needs to be dethroned. But who's going to do it? Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be Roman Reigns. This was going to be the idea behind it for him to dethrone, finally capture his big moment at WrestleMania after all the years that they have attempted it. I mean, you want to throw some ideas out there? Let's say the Fiend. This is just a thought. Let's say he goes out there on Saturday night, defeats John Cena, and then shows up also on Sunday to recapture what rightfully belongs to him. Here we have it, crunch time. WWE title on the line. Drew McIntyre working all the way up the ladder. Every night, every day, he strapped on those boots. He had a goal and a mission in mind, and that was to come after the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Eventually, have to go through a lot of competitors to get to that point. But when he did it in a Claymore kind of way. He eliminated him out of the Royal Rumble, came in, and on Monday Night Raw, he says, I'm going to challenge you, sir. I want that WWE Championship. I want it around my waist, not at SummerSlam, but right now, and guess what? Nope. Let's put you right through that entrance stage because you still ain't walking out as the champ. I know, right? It makes no sense. Beastie still went in there, retained the WWE Champion for all these dreams to be lost. So is this going to happen? Maybe down the road, maybe like a couple of pay-per-views. Honestly, what's the point? Why are you going to build up this man just to go in there and lose against Brock Lesnar? I know everybody loses against Beastie, but don't build him up or give us the idea that he's actually going to win and just go in there and lose. Give me your thoughts. Let me know how you feel about the match card. Do you think this is one that was kind of all slapped together because of the circumstances or because Vince McMahon is still behind the desk running the show? I want to thank you guys for watching. again. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.